Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit different.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is DJ94 2009, bringing you another gaming review. Today's game we're going to be reviewing is called Quantum Conundrum. Now, Quantum Conundrum is a creation of Square Enix and was directed by Kim Swift, who was former designer for the game Portal, so it could be why the game has such an innovative feel to it. You start off as a 12-year-old boy who is sent to stay with Professor Quadrangle, who is unprepared for his arrival as he is presently working on an experiment. The experiment goes wrong, causing Quadrangle to become trapped in a pocket dimension with a loss of memory of what went wrong before, but able to watch the player. The results of the experiment leave portions of the Quadrangle mansion in the flux between several dimensions with alternate properties.
It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy.
Quantum Conundrum is a puzzle platformer viewed from a first-person perspective. You play a boy that can run, jump, interact with various switches, and lift light objects. The player can die by falling into toxic liquids, bottomless pits, or falling from too great of a height, and if hit by destructive lasers. This will restart the player at the start of the puzzle or the checkpoint if you passed it already. The goal for each room is to reach its exit door, though you may need to activate certain switches or other devices before being able to. Most puzzles require a player to manipulate the room and objects within it using 4 different dimensions which have unique physical properties to the world. The 4 dimensions include the fluffy dimension. In the fluffy dimension, everything is 10 times lighter and you can pick up heavier objects. The heavy dimension, where everything is 10 times heavier so you can make light objects heavy to activate switches, also adding to the density so they can't be destroyed by certain things such as lasers. The slow dimension, where everything is 10 times slower but doesn't affect the player's speed. This allows you to jump across objects in mid-flight. And finally, the reverse gravity dimension, where gravity is reversed, you remain constant through all the dimensions. Only one dimension at a time can be active. This also includes the normal dimension.
Now that looks like
it's basically a big puzzle game, but after a few levels you quickly realize that boredom overtakes you. It's pretty much the same type of puzzle everywhere. Put a heavy object here, activate something over here, or stack up objects and climb on them. However, there were a few notable things in this game I enjoyed that were pretty nice. Like when you make a heavy object light and the fan sticks into the wall and you're able to climb on them like stairs, or the fact that you pick up heavy object in a fluffy dimension and throw it and change it to heavy dimension to block lasers and break glass. This game isn't the best I've ever played, however it is one that needs some recognition for its innovation. There isn't really one out there like it, so nothing really compares to it. But taking all those things into account, I give this game a 7 out of 10. It's above average and innovative, but it just got really boring very quickly. So 7 out of 10 is my score. This is DJ94 2009. Thanks for tuning in. If you've gotten this far, please subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, thanks.